People ask me all the time, why San Bernardino? That place doesn't deserve a chance. Nobody wants to go there. Everybody should stay away from San Bernardino.
Young and foolishly, I thought the world was at my feet, but I'm no different now, and so I'm homeward bound for San Bernardino. Well, I'm older and I'm wiser, and I see the light of day, and I think it's time to realize my dreams.
San Bernardino is a city that's gone through a lot. It's gone through bankruptcy. It's gone through a lot of violence. It's one of the most dangerous cities in California.
Being young in the community of San Bernardino, it's either you play sports or you try to do something with your life. If not, then you're just affected by the violence that's out there, by the drug use that's out there.
I'm a high believer that sports can change anybody's ways of life. We really think there is something special here, and these people here deserve a better opportunity. What community in America deserve a better opportunity to be changed through sports?
San Bernardino, one of California's oldest cities. Drive an hour and you can be taking a picture with Mickey, walking over Michael Jackson in Hollywood, skiing down the mountain in Big Bear, or teeing off in Palm Springs. Yes, San Bernardino is close to it all. Founded in 1851 by Mormon missionaries who chose the fertile valley at the foot of the mountain range as an outpost for other missionaries preaching to the various Indian tribes. As the last years of the 19th century waned, the giant railway companies eventually found their way to San Bernardino, changing it from a sleepy town into an enterprising city. Actor Gene Hackman was born in San Bernardino. LBJ was an elevator operator here. Sammy Davis Jr. lost an eye in a car crash in San Bernardino. The Rolling Stones launched their first American tour with a performance at San Bernardino's Swing Auditorium, June 5, 1964. Guess where the first McDonald's was? San Bernardino. San Bernardino was the home of the Hells Angels. And believe it or not, in 1976, the National Civic League designated San Bernardino an All-America city. In fact, San Bernardino was at one point considered the place to be.
You know, there's no denying the fact that statistically we are worse off than most other cities in this country.
Every city has a story. Cities don't just get this way overnight. The financial crisis of 2007 put San Bernardino into mass foreclosures, and the city declared bankruptcy in 2012. The median household income is under $40,000. This makes San Bernardino the poorest city of its size in California. A high unemployment rate, crime, a drug epidemic, and a drought had San Bernardino already on its knees, a city in shock, looking for any ray of light, trying to break through a thick, dark cloud.
So on December 2nd, 2015, I got the press release early in the morning. Originally in our minds, it was just a random day that we picked it to launch the club. We wanted that day to be something special for the community, for San Bernardino. We didn't know, unfortunately, that a tragedy was going to hit the community just a few hours after I received the press release.
Regional Center.
We have done everything we can in our power to find, locate, and apprehend these subjects.
Still firing rounds. We do have victims down.
The rescue personnel on 5. We have at least 20 victims. I need a code 4. We need a Bearcat. Position in the back seat with an M4 rifle.
This is a tragedy.
Our city's on high alert.
We're doing everything we can to keep this area safe.
14 people shot and killed.
I was in a therapy session.
I was actually at IHOP.
My mom was actually telling me to get a hold of my dad.
I got a text from my brother and from my mother. They're like, be careful, there's a terrorist attack in San Bernardino.
I believe I was training when I heard the news.
We had to go on a heightened level of alert to make sure that we kept the community safe.
I knew a bunch of students who didn't want to go to class anymore.
I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that that could happen in that community.
Two crazy people that think that they're doing something good, that they're going to heaven.
Basically, the city of San Bernardino was on its knees before this attack happened, and you know, with the attacks happening, it just made it even worse. It collapsed the whole community.
That was certainly bigger in terms of any one single incident that any of us had ever dealt with.
I heard screams, I heard yells, I saw bodies everywhere. I've had a lot of time to think about this and process it. I started thinking to myself, a fire extinguisher must have exploded because there's white powder all over the floor. And then I noticed some of the pictures of the board members were on the ground. And then a girl had left out a B. And I was relieved because she just walked out like it was a normal day. She was putting on her coat, she had her purse, and she was holding her stomach. And I said, "Are you okay?" And she goes, "I'm fine, but they're all dead inside there."
Damn. Holy shit, guys. Shots right now. Guys, they just shot up my house right now. There's cops all over the yard. Holy shit.
Try to relax, everyone. Try to relax. I'll take a bullet before you do. That's for damn sure. Just be cool, okay?
You send them all down in groups.
Shooting at my work, people shot, in the office waiting for cops. Pray for us. I am locked in an office. That's it.
Father God, we crush it, Father God. We thank you for the blood of Jesus, and we declare, Father God, we declare your blood and your name upon them, Father God.
She was going to turn off the lights, and then she had to go because I don't think they wanted to talk. Just in case the shooters were there, I don't think she wanted to get shot. So of course you're going to be quiet, and we hung up. I don't know what kind of psycho would do that. But I hope they're caught. And actually, to tell you the truth, I hope they're shot. Because if I had a gun, I'd probably shoot them myself.
They range in age from 26 to 60. Fathers, mothers, the cousin of a New York Giants player, a police officer's wife who fled Islamic extremism in Iran. All among the 14 lives taken, leaving behind their high school sweethearts, their best friends, their children.
So my days would always start the same. I would come in the back door, walk the building, make sure it was clean and presentable, go and get up to my office and start checking emails and get ready for the day. And then on the 2nd, the Department of Public Health was scheduled to be there for their party. And I was wanting to get there a little bit early to make sure that if they showed up early, had access to the building so they could decorate and set up the way they wanted to.
So this is the Inland Regional Center Conference Building, commonly known as Building 3, where the December 2nd attack took place. Right now the fence is up because it's still considered a crime scene. Sometimes I'll park down here intentionally just so I can walk by the building and look at it, just so it's, you know, sometimes my team and I, we talk about this building as a personality. It's a person. It's looking at us. You know, all of our events was there, all of our happy times. I can't think of one bad day in this building besides December 2nd. Before then, you know, laughter, smiles.
You know, it takes a community, it takes people to be invested in this community to want to make this community better, and it takes the ability to grow on positive things. You know, the soccer team coming to town and setting roots here and setting up and investing in this city and giving positive things for people to engage in and for people to do is exactly what this city needs to recover and to rebound and to become a place that people want to be.
We really appreciate the work that's going into improving that park, especially for those who are now having that opportunity to come and play at a really top-class facility. Something that I think our city can be proud of, to be able to be recognized as some place where others will want to come and play and be a destination area for our city.
I was currently here at the soccer complex while the attack happened. I've actually known health workers that inspect places. Unfortunately, they were involved in the attack. It did affect me. It really opened my eyes to see that this can happen anywhere, any place.
In terms of evaluation, is to take a look at 4 core areas of the players. Do a technical assessment, a tactical assessment, a psychological assessment, and a physical assessment.
The first thing we look at the players is the technique, the intelligence, their personality, but technique is the most important for us as a player.
We want to find in the community the top 100 players.
Some new faces, the level is looking even better. We're excited about this.
And at the end of the day, you can be a good player, but if you don't want to be there, that doesn't mean anything. Jorge Caballero, number 83 in the tryouts, is here on the side. I think he has some potential. He brings some experience that he had playing in college. He's a local guy now. He's assistant coach for the high school there, for their varsity team. It's a guy that wants to get involved in the community, and he has a lot of potential. I like him as a player as well.
I got my bachelor's degree in criminal justice. My family supports me 100% in everything I do. They're glad that I got my degree, so they're okay with me still trying to chase my dream, because if it doesn't happen, you know, I have something to back me up. You know, I get to represent my community, which is something that it's been with me forever. Since I was a little kid, I felt like it was in my blood, so I'm still trying to chase it and see if I can get there.
Roberto Duran, Kevin Zamudio, Israel Valencia, Ryan Murillo, Ruben Rodriguez, Omar Perez, Elvin Viernes, Manny Perez, Mario Montiel, Carlos Garcia, Angel Torres, Roberto Gonzalez.
We chose San Bernardino because we believe in the community. I couldn't find a better place to show the world what our vision in terms of player development is. The city is full of talent, people full of talent, soccer players specifically to our project, but they haven't been given the chance that they deserve. So we chose San Bernardino because we believe in the community.
It brings to the community a tremendous amount of joy in that the children get a chance to have a place to go and feel safe. The families get a chance to spend the time with their children. The economic benefit, it's in the multi-millions. Someone will say, the difference between me being in a gang and not being is a soccer ball.
Having a team that is playing in the National Premier Soccer League, headquartered here in San Bernardino, puts us on the map. And it's such an important time for the city to establish itself in that way. This is exactly what we need.
Soccer is one of the best known international sports. It brings a lot of attention to San Bernardino City, and also it brings economics and economic opportunity.
People see this as an opportunity to have a new beginning, and I think the soccer team is part of that.
One of the things that our community has tried to do over the last few months is to be more united.
I think that this is a perfect opportunity to have them come in and do something positive for the youth of this community and provide this service.
My name is Daniel Gamba. I am the general manager of the Southern California Sports Club, and it's a pleasure for me to be here today. For me, this is a very emotional day. I've been waiting about a month and a half to talk to you. I would just like to call 10 seconds of silence in respect to the ones that have lost their lives. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We have a Brazilian guy by the name Thales. You want guys with experience, the background that's phenomenal, but if they don't have the passion and the drive to be there, it's not going to make it. And Thales wants to be there. Thales wants to make it. Thales wants to take this club to the next level. He has the same vision as I have.
Off the field, I'm a really cool, easygoing person, but once I'm inside the field, I expect everybody to always do their best, and I'm pretty hard on them.
Do you guys understand what we're doing, yes or no? Don't just agree with everything I say. If you don't know, what do you do? Ask! You're on the other f***ing grid! Where do you need to be? A little bit sharper! Go! Right here, right here, right here! Pay attention, it's very simple, very, very simple. I'm very big on that. Is how hard do you work, not necessarily just how much talent you have. If you're willing to sacrifice, yes, maybe you don't have a ride or whatever. I feel like sometimes, and I'm sorry for being too general, but American kids are very spoiled. Oh, I can't get to practice. Get a freaking bus. Call somebody. Get a ride. Ask the neighbor. Ask somebody. Don't just find the easy way out. Oh, sorry, coach, I can't make it. It's too hard. It's too much. Yes, it is too much. But if you want to be something in this sport here, you need to sacrifice. If you don't, you're going to be average. Who actually makes it is the ones who are willing to sacrifice and put everything in front to follow and to chase a dream. Practice is game and game is a war. Does that make sense? Yeah? You gotta get rid of these, all these Muslims. But I learned in every race, there's good apples and bad apples. You know that?
But
in
how
every
did it
race.
affect you? How did it?
Well, of course it affected me bad because of all,
coming here and killing us Americans, you know that? You got to keep them over there and keep us over here.
If indeed the perpetrators who committed these acts in the name of Islam, we as Ahmadiyya Muslims who have been in this location for almost 30 years and been in this country for 100 years, roundly condemn it, disassociate ourselves with such nefarious acts done in Islam's good name, and we express our deep sympathies with the victims and their families, and we are here in solidarity with them.
Absolutely heartbroken, just like everyone else. So why should I not be out here? And why shouldn't the entire Islamic community be out here?
I'm pretty sure now it's more of a racist thought when people see how we can say Muslims, or you know what I mean. You know, it's hard to see that, because I mean, I'm Mexican. Mexicans also live through it. We have been through that same stage before.
It's a lot of fear, you know, a lot of just distrust amongst people, I guess, because there's just so many things going on, people going crazy, you know, it's a big thing that happens.
It's happened to me once at a country club that people just kind of drunkly called me Muslim, oh, terror, whatever, which is not a good feeling, and I could definitely relate to Muslims who do experience this stuff often.
Growing up in San Bernardino was great, because it was the place where we went shopping and we went out dancing, dining, the movies. You can't do that anymore. Nothing is as safe as it used to be. It's hard to see a city broken. You know, like you drive on the streets and they're the homeless, and it's dirty and it's dry because of the water shortage and everything. It's just kind of sad.
San Bernardino, once upon a time, was known obviously as a big cruising town. Anybody that used to be on East Street back in the 70s and 80s, early 80s, East Street was the place to go cruising in Southern California for a lot of folks. There's people that I meet all the time that are in their 50s and 60s and stuff, and they talk about when they were youngsters, East Street was the place to come and cruise. And
Here we are, just taking a drive through San Bernardino. It's a nice sunny day out here. Just going around, seeing through the city. This place really does feel like a broken city. You know, growing up, I never realized how bad of a place San Bernardino was. How there's a lot of crime, a lot of poverty, even more so here than in other cities that I've been to. For me, the best part is being here. You know, it gives me a lot of joy, a lot of happiness to be in a place where it suits me. You know, being a soccer player, being into sports, you know, this has really become like a second home to me. You know, I've been here for so many years, I played here. I didn't think that this place would give me that. Home sweet home.
For me, there are two qualities that really separate out the great sports teams from the rest. First one is identity, and that's, do you really have a strong sense of who you are, what you believe in, how you want to play? The second is cohesion, which is really, are you together as a unit? Do you have each other's back? Are you going to fight for each other when things get really difficult? If you've got those two qualities, you're in a good position. the questions I like to ask is, why do you deserve to win? Everybody else is out there practicing, trying, wanting to have success. So what is it that makes you special? Are you more physical? Are you more technical? Do you have tactical expertise? Do you want it more? And I think the teams that have success have found that thing that makes them special. Sometimes it's a unifying force. Sometimes that force is positive. It's everybody wanting to accomplish the same thing. It's positive energy. But in the case of SoCal SC, I think part of what's brought this team together are the tragic events that happened in San Bernardino on December 2nd. I think they're playing for their community, and I think they're playing for San Bernardino.
Of all the victims that lost their lives in the San Bernardino attacks. We'll be wearing this in honor of them. Okay? All of us are going to take one, we're going to wear it.
Let's do this. The NPSL season is set to kick off at San Bernardino High School.
Hey boys, let's go after him, alright? It's our first game. Let's go, boys. We're here at home. Hey, this is our home field, alright? Let's go.
A lot of pressure on us right now, but it's a big day. You know, we're happy, we trust our guys, and I think at the end of the day, we're going to be all right.
We're playing against North County Battalion, so they've had a nice drive up here. We bring them to San Bernardino, where it's a lovely, beautiful day, blue sky.
It's a historic day here in San Bernardino. A lot of these players are local guys who are maybe looking to take that next step, whether it's Major League Soccer, the Premier Development League. There's a lot of options. Gonzalez chips into the box. Diving header on the other end. Where's left-footed shot? Just outside of that far post. Would love another crack at that one. Nice play by SoCal SC. Couldn't find the back of the net. There is the whistle as we have reached halftime here.
If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. We had a lot of chances. Did we score? No. Valadez, right? So you gotta get your head out of ass. You missed 1, 2, 3. You gotta keep on battling though. Yes or no? Second half and we're gonna win this. Yes or no?
We'll see if SoCal SC can find the equalizer. Or maybe even better yet, push ahead. Nice defensive play. Free kick coming up. Into the box. And it looks like an own goal from number 8, Brian Guzman. And that makes it 2-0 North County Battalion. The time is not on SoCal SC side right now.
Ball, get!
Corner into the box. Not sure what happened there. It looked like it was a goal, and it was. The yellow smoke, it's all good. They're just celebrating. And here we go. We've got a brand new ball game. Gonzalez up into the air. Nice shot on the backside by number 4, Rico. And there is the final whistle as the North County Battalion comes out on top. Final score of 2-1.
You lost the game, but how did you lose it? You were fighting to the very last minute, right? We were going at them, and you did surprise the out of them.
Don't worry about it. It's one freaking game. You're going to come back. I believe you. I'm very proud of each one of you. Again, we didn't crumble. We didn't crumble. Boost your confidence because you guys have it. Yeah, this is the team that won the league.
And so next 1, 2, 3,
Sometimes my wife tells me I'm a different person now. I'm not going to say I was ever really serious, but I have always had a fun side to me, and I don't see the fun side coming out as much as I used to. When I go home, I usually go upstairs, and I for about a month afterwards, I did isolate myself. I stayed away from everybody. I was very irritable. I didn't sleep well, so people will tell you that I changed, but I can definitely see that the fun side of me doesn't come out as much. Coming back to work was actually a big relief for me. I was happy. This is where I want to be. This is where the people I care about are. 14 people's lives are gone, which probably had done nothing but good things their entire life to help this community as well. More so when I think of that day, I think of why I need to come to work, because this is where we work, this is what we do, this is our house, and no one's going to take that from me.
When I step onto the soccer field, not only do I play for myself, my friends, and my family, but I also play for those affected on December 2nd, for the ones that lost their lives, for their loved ones, and for the community of San Bernardino.
That's SoCal SC, the electric orange top. Southern California Sports Club hosting IE rival Coras.
Can you describe what it feels like to score a goal?
Amazing. Orgasmic.
Blum replacing Valadez. Blum immediately makes an impact, takes the ball away in the attacking third. Blum over to Contreras, right-footed shot, and it's good! SoCal SC takes the 1-0 lead. Andy Contreras into the box. We've got bodies flying all over the place. We've got a penalty kick coming up. Shelton goes to his left. Khosravi gets a glove on it, but Shelton able to convert, and we've got a 1-1 game here. Right-footed shot, Christian Gonzalez-Diaz. And that ball somehow sneaks into the goal for another Coras score. Contreras into the box. Right-footed shot, number 9, Christian Gonzalez-Diaz. Big throw from Cody Shelton. Deep into the box. The header diving play from Khosravi. But there is Coras USA, the short-handed goal, and that is it. Coras with a dramatic victory here in San Bernardino.
Everybody sometimes need a wake-up call. We started our season losing 2 games at home, and we felt that our players need their wake-up call.
Everybody stop it and do the shit.
You fucking think this is Hollywood? Got me fucking legs and walking in the field like that? What are you guys thinking? Don't you have fucking balls? Hey! Put some blood in these fucking veins! Play game like a man! Hey! Play a game like a man! Not like a fucking chicken! What I cannot do for you is play! Do you understand?
Bend, but do not break. Nice and simple. Bend, but do not break.
When it comes to San Bernardino, every time I score, it's for those families that lost their special someone in the incident of December 2nd.
Gonzalez Diaz. Right-footed shot, number 9. Christian Gonzalez Diaz. Christian Gonzalez Diaz. The back of the net. It's a goal.
We're still pretty new, so you know, we got work to do. So.
Gets to the ball in time, cuts back to his right, nice move. Andy Contreras. Andy Contreras.
Let's focus this week, work hard, continue believing in each other. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this together. Despite a lot of discouraging words, tough, Jared.
She didn't want you to do it?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I think this project came to fruition in one of my toughest times in the personal side, and everybody tried to discourage me from doing it or getting myself into more difficult times, because the perception of San Bernardino and the perception around this opportunity was really bad. The only person that always stayed by my side has always been my wife. You know, she's the one that really believed it, that everybody need to pursue their dreams, whatever their dreams are, and if there is someone that gave me the strength to continue doing this on a daily basis, it's definitely her.
I was born and raised in San Bernardino. I went to Riley Elementary, to Airview Middle School, to San Bernardino High School. Also ended up moving a little bit, but I always came back. I mean, it hasn't changed much. I mean, there's still shootings, and I mean, it's not just those shootings. There's more than that around the whole city. I mean, it seems like there's more people against each other now, just for no apparent reason, than even when the shooting happened. I mean, it's always been the same thing. Growing up, you'd hear shootings in front of your house almost every other day. I would say there's no place like San Bernardino. You know, I've moved to Arizona, to New Mexico, and there's no place like home. I mean, everything's so close. In Arizona, I'd have to drive 45 minutes just to go to the grocery store, and they'd say it's right around the corner. And I mean, there's no place like home, man. If anywhere else you go, you're always gonna want to be right back here.
I was blessed enough to grow up with the family that was involved in sports. Unlike other people that I grew up with, they were always involved with being on the streets, getting into trouble, doing drugs. The secret that I've been keeping from the team is that I have a 6-month-old daughter, but I guess it's not a secret anymore because you don't know now. She's good.
When I step on the field, you know, gratefully as a captain of the SoCal SC, I'm representing more than just myself, my family, my friends there. I'm representing the whole community of San Bernardino.
The inaugural season of NPSL soccer in San Bernardino. We've got bodies flying all over the place. Here comes SoCal SC, Max Rico. Big strike here. And it's good! Andy Contreras.
I've never been involved in a soccer game where we get called 3 penalty kicks against us. I think one of them was probably legit, but the rest were uncalled for. I mean, we just got to keep our heads up, keep working hard, and hoping to make playoffs, and hoping we get to meet them again.
Playoffs. Albion, we got you, man. We're into the playoffs because of you guys, because of each one of you. You guys were the warriors. You guys are the one that work hard. You guys are the one that want things more than anybody. And I do believe in you guys. I can say right now that my internal goal in the beginning of the season was to make it to the playoffs. That was my goal. Listen, it's like going to penalty shootouts. It's a lottery now. We're 5 games away from national championship. You know what that is? Do you understand what that is? Now it's not a 12, 14 game season. Now it's a 5 game away from a championship. You can look at each other in 5 weeks and you can say, we are national champions. Tonight is a night to celebrate where we are. We made it to the playoffs. My goal now is to kill Albion. I just want to kill Albion. I don't care. You guys can hate me forever. You don't want to talk to me anymore. Just win that game. Because killing us. They're talking shit. They're talking shit about you, about you, about you, about every single of you. And if they talk shit about you, they're talking shit about me. We're going to go down to San Diego. We're going to beat them. That's all I want. But you guys got to win because I cannot play. You guys got to win it more than I want it. You guys got to win that game more than anything else in your life. You want to win that game more than the air that you breathe. And we're going to need each one of you. Beat Albion. What else? Whatever comes after that, we already made it. We already made it, guys. First year organization. Everybody look at us. Oh, the guys from San Bernardino. I don't care about them. They even call us a different name. They don't even know our names. Just beat them. That's all I want.
very heavy. It's, you know, a lot of things have happened here. There's a lot of lives that have been affected by this.
It's just amazing how a tragedy like this can affect so many people's life, and you know, it can happen to any of us anytime. So for me, besides being emotional about it, it just teaches me how to be more appreciative of everything, you know, and because you never know what's going to happen to you the following day. So.
One of the San Bernardino victims is being called a hero for saving a coworker. 45-year-old Shannon Johnson of Los Angeles shielded a wounded colleague during the attack. She survived, but Johnson was killed.
According to Peraza, Johnson wrapped his arm around her and held her underneath the table, hiding. That's when Johnson said 3 words that would be his last: "I got you."
Being a crisis responder in crisis was surreal. I mean, this whole thing's just been surreal. He was a health inspector for San Bernardino County. He had been one for about 10 years. He was out there for a training / holiday party, and it was a mandatory event. It wasn't weird that he wasn't returning my text. You know, San Bernardino's the largest county in the United States land-wise, so I thought the odds of him being there were pretty slim. A couple hours after that, his cell phone just went directly to voicemail. And in my experience as a crisis responder for Los Angeles, I know that first responders often turn off the cell phones in incidents like this so they don't have to hear them ring. So I think when it went straight to voicemail is when I knew. Whatever can inspire the team and the fans and the community is, you know, would be A-okay. It would be great in Shannon's book. When he was killed, we had 3 concert tickets. One for December 4th for Gary Clark Jr. And then we had tickets to see Motley Crue on December 30th and the Dead and Company on December 31st. So I still have those tickets.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom will come, thy will be done, and on earth as it is in heaven.
Neighboring cities, neighboring clubs. Bragging rights on the line. Live on IEMG for National Premier Soccer League action. This is the big one. Great day for soccer. Not too hot, a little slight breeze coming in.
We're a team. We stick together. We talk. They're going to have their moments. We're going to have their moments. Bend a little bit, but don't break. Don't break.
SoCal SC comes out on the attack here. No whistle on the play. About 7.5 minutes into the first half here in NPSL action. Strike! Tackled hard. Playing well. Just don't have the goals in the back of the net to show for it. And there is the whistle as we have reached halftime here. So maybe we'll see some changes here in the second half. And here we go with the second half. SoCal SC, the corner kick into the box. Got it, it's good! SoCal SC takes the 1-0 lead for Rico. Rico comes up big time. 1-0, SoCal SC. SoCal SC threads the needle, no offsides. Here comes SoCal SC. And just high and wide of that. This could be dangerous. A collision around midfield here. And we've got a man down here. SoCal SC holding on to a 1-0 lead. Nice defensive play. Crucial save into the box. we've got a brand new ball game. The equalizer here inside the final minutes. So as long as there's time on the clock, it only takes one good attack. Extra time here.
You need to be smarter in there. Be smart. They did it to us. Let's be like this. Let's go.
Here comes SoCal SC. Ryan Rodriguez, number 21, 17 years old, just a pup, but he's got the talent. Still plenty of time in this one. But there's the foul. There's another yellow card, and there's a red card as well. We're all level at 1, but SoCal SC with the man advantage now for the rest of the match. We've had a furious sequence here. Big-time collision here on the near side. And there's a red card. SoCal SC with about 15 minutes now to take the lead. Right-footed strike. Nice play by SoCal SC. Couldn't find the back of the net. That's high. Right-footed strike. And pushed over the goal. SoCal SC back the other way on the counterattack. Nice defensive play. And that is it.
Glenn, Eric, Pee-wee, you five happy with that? Are you sure?
Put him away,
Eric,
it's your chance to make history.
Guzman, number.
It's you, man. It's you. It's you. 15. You're gonna make history tonight. You're gonna make history tonight. You're gonna make history tonight. Okay? You're gonna make history. You're gonna make history.
We'll see if SoCal SC can make franchise history. Soccer, it can be a very cruel sport sometimes.
Yeah, I did get a chance to see a replay of the penalty shootout afterwards, after the game. You know, we all saw as players that the goalkeeper was coming off his line. In the end, it is what it is. In sports, in soccer, you know, things are going to be unfair, just like it is in life.
So how do you define success? If it's winning, you're screwed. It's got to be bigger than that. It's got to be about effort. It's got to be about pushing yourself, testing your limits. It has to be about more than you. That's success. That's winning.
We're not weighed down by the tragedies of the past, but we can look forward to a brighter future.
You know, people ask me all the time if our season was successful despite the fact that we lost in the first game of the playoff. And I say to them, it was very successful in so many different ways. We built a team from scratch in the middle of a broken community. We were a team united by one thing, and that's the love of soccer and the pride we all have for San Bernardino. We played brave and with our hearts. We played to make our families and the families of the victims proud of us. Our team is just a reflection of this community. San Bernardino never quits. San Bernardino fights until the very end.
On December 2nd, when those 14 people got up that morning to go to a holiday work party, they didn't deserve what happened to them. You know, in the end, we just had to be living our lives. We had to keep those closest to us in our hearts, and you know, you never know, in a blink of an eye, it could just all be gone.
San Bernardino. Oh, I'm longing for San Bernardino. Oh, I'm longing for San Bernardino. Found